How often do you celebrate yourself? And how often do you celebrate others? In the world today, people are celebrated for the grandiose efforts and contribution that they have made towards humanity and towards mankind. For example, someone like Martin Luther King, we celebrate him today because of the impact he had in the freedom for black people in the States. And not only is he celebrated in the States, he's also celebrated all around the world. The same thing too with someone like Nelson Mandela. Although he was able to make huge contributions to the people in South Africa, he's not just recognized in South Africa alone, he's recognized all around the world. In different countries of the world, there are statues erected in honor of him. So we celebrate all these individuals because of the great work that they have done. And that is amazing and that is great. But a number of times, I feel that people wait for others to celebrate them. And if, for example, you don't get to accomplish great things to the degree that those individuals did, does that mean that you should not be celebrated? Obviously, I don't think that should ever be the case. And that's why I believe so strongly that we as individuals, we want to be very intentional about celebrating ourselves for the great work that we've done in our lives, the work that we've done in improving the lives of other people, and the impact that we've had, whether it's in the life of our families, our friends. So little things like being thankful and appreciative of ourselves, I believe that it will go a long way to help us feel appreciated and seen and loved as well. And the more we give ourselves permission to celebrate ourselves, I believe the more we'll be able to do it for other people too. And so I just want to really encourage you to make it a habit to celebrate yourself, because hey, I know the fact that you're living right now, you've gone through many different challenges, many different obstacles, and you're still here. That deserves celebration. So don't wait for other people to celebrate you. You do it yourself. Celebrate yourself, because you are indeed deserving and you're worthy to be celebrated. You are worthy to be appreciated. But you need to know that you're doing a great job and you're doing amazing, and you don't need to wait for somebody else to do it. So you can also celebrate yourself. And don't think that you have to achieve a huge, great feat like those great men and women before you can be celebrated. Celebrate yourself for who you are. Celebrate yourself for what you have achieved in your life. Nothing is too small to be worth celebrating. And I believe that the more we celebrate ourselves, the more encouraged we're going to feel, the more motivated and the more excited we're going to feel about life as well. One thing that also saddens me a lot, still on this topic of celebrating and appreciating people, is the fact that many times people never get to hear. We never get to sing people's praises until when they are dead. Just come to think about it. Some of the greatest things and appreciation and celebration that you've heard about somebody, mostly you heard it at the person's funeral. That's when people are given the opportunity to celebrate other people. But guess what? The person that is being celebrated, the person that is being appreciated is already dead. So the person isn't going to hear. But in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, could it ever be that if people were appreciated more, if people were celebrated more, it would have added more days and more weeks, or maybe even more years to their lives, and people could actually die, maybe in the inside or maybe even physically, for lack of encouragement and celebrations. So I'm saying all of that to say that in as much as we want to be more intentional about celebrating ourselves, the more we celebrate ourselves, the more permission we give ourselves to celebrate other people. And I feel that we always want to be there to celebrate people and to let them know how much impact they've had in our lives, to appreciate them and not wait until their funeral before we get to do it. This weekend, I had the opportunity to host a get-together of my friends just to celebrate my birthday, and it was a very beautiful and heartfelt moment, especially when the people in the room, they went round to share some of the areas where they appreciated me the most for, and it was very heartfelt. And I like to capture moments like that because I want to remember. And not forget, especially when I feel discouraged and when I feel disheartened. I want to remember all of the great things that people said about me and how much of a blessing I was to them. It's a big blessing in its own regard, and it's a privilege as well. So it was a heartfelt moment, beautiful moment, time for food and laugh. I just wanted to do it because I think the last time I did a gathering like that was many years ago. So I'm more appreciative of life. If you've lost loved ones, you would really come to appreciate life even more. And I feel like that's kind of like where I'm at right now, and I want to do that more often, to celebrate myself more and also celebrate other people more, because I believe that the more we encourage people, the more we celebrate people, the more we also appreciate them, and the more we encourage them on the journey. So that's something that I really would like to do more of, and I'm hoping you can also join and chime in as well, to celebrate ourselves more and also to celebrate other people more as well. The more we do it, I believe the more encouraged people are going to feel around us, the more motivated and excited and happy people are going to feel in life as well. So that's something I just wanted to share with you today, and I also hope you feel encouraged. Let us go out there and do great things in the world. And obviously, as usual, don't forget that you're more than enough, you're worthy, you're deserving, you are loved. Franklin here. Have a nice one. Peace. God bless.